Today I'm going to show you guys the top 10 best ways to make money in GTA, starting with number 1, which is, if you don't already, do vehicle cargo, bro. This is one of the best ways to make a lot of money pretty fast. Your requirements for this are going to be a CEO, a vehicle warehouse, and a little bit of money laying around. To start this, all you want to do is go to your CEO, hop on your computer, and then click vehicle cargo. After that, you're going to want to, well, make sure you have a warehouse first. Then click this button right here, source vehicle. After you click that, you're going to have to go steal a random car after you exit your office. Now, there's 3 different ranges of cars that you guys can get. There's standard range, mid range, and high range, I think it's called. Basically, you always want to get a high-end car because those sell for the most money. The best way to do this is make sure you have about 7 mid-range and 7 standard range just sitting in your vehicle warehouse at all time. Once you have about that number, maybe a little bit more, you will only get high-end cars. So that's what I do. I think that's the best method. But anyway, once you make your way outside of your CEO, go ahead and get the car it tells you to do. For me, it's an 811. Now, there's a ton of different missions and different ways you're gonna have to get this car. I actually got pretty lucky, y'all. Literally, all I have to do is just hop in this backyard, steal the car, and that's really it. Some of them are definitely more annoying than this, but I got pretty lucky. So I'm just gonna take this car and pretty much just deliver it to my warehouse. So I ended up bringing this back to my warehouse with little to no damage. You can see your repair cost in the bottom right. $1,047 is really good. Okay, pull it in here. Beautiful. That's step 1. Now you got to go to your computer inside your vehicle warehouse. You'll see a ton of different cars, or maybe you won't, depending on how many you have. But find the car that you just got and go ahead and click export on it. And then once you get to this screen, I always do commission offer for 100,000. You have to spend a little bit more money, but you always make the most money. So if you have some money, always do that. If not, it's okay to do one of the other ones. Just try to avoid it. Then all you got to do is go ahead and upgrade this real quick. I wouldn't spend too much time on this. Just run through it real quick. And after you got it upgraded, all you got to do is deliver the car to your buyer. You can also do this with friends and sell up to 4 cars at one time. If they're all high-end, you'll be making $400,000 in one trip, which is pretty wild. And guys, while I'm taking this to the buyer, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel out. And just like that, the vehicle's been delivered. I made $98,000. I had a little bit of damage, but bro, it's that easy. So yeah, that's vehicle cargo. I'm sure it's something a lot of you are familiar with, but if not, go ahead and do it. Moving on to our second method, it's just do heist, bro. Another one that's super simple, but a lot of people don't take enough advantage of. So for the video, I'm doing the casino heist, and I didn't do the setups or anything. I literally went on my phone and just joined a random heist, and it worked first try. To be fair, I'm only getting 15%, but again, I didn't do anything, and I'll still probably make a couple 100,000. So I'm just ready to play, and we'll see how this goes. And actually, the heist went surprisingly good. We had a couple issues during the end, but I'm sure most of you guys know how to do the heist. If not, there's tutorials on YouTube. I don't want to waste you guys' time. But overall, after probably 30 minutes, because we did die a couple times, this happened. All right, we finally finished. That was probably 30 minutes roughly, but we passed the heist, and I made 20% of the cut, bro. I made $289,000 in 30 minutes. That's wild. Again, that's on 15% or maybe 20%. 15 or 20%, bro. If that was more, I would have made upwards of 500,000. So yeah, just make sure you guys are doing heists. They're all fairly easy and pay pretty good. But let's move on to our third method, which is as simple as just check your jobs for the week, bro. Every week there's a ton of different jobs that are either double money, double RP, triple money, triple RP. Like, I don't know when you guys are watching this, but for this week, all of these ones under adversary mode, they're all double money. So I'm gonna go ahead and play one random one. We'll see how much I make, and these are usually pretty fun, so it's not too bad. All right, I'm in. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, but it doesn't matter, bro. Just have fun. Wait a minute, and we'll see how much money I make. I'll try to figure this out, and I'll update you on a little bit. While I was doing it, I kind of figured it out, but again, it doesn't really matter. But I only played for 10 minutes, and look how much I made. All right, I was the round loser, unfortunately, but I guarantee I still made at least pretty decent money. But yeah, bro, I mean, they made 40,000. I still made 19,900 though. I'm not gonna play the second round because I'm too lazy, but y'all can play the second round. You'll make between 40,000 if you lose both rounds and 80,000 if you win both rounds, which is wild. And that's on double money, bro. If this was triple money, it'd be wild. But yeah, that's that. Go ahead and make sure you're checking your jobs. Let's move on to the fourth method though, which is actually more of a glitch than a method, but I've done it before in the past. It works fairly well. What you're gonna need is to go to the casino, have a little bit of chips, and that's really it. Once you're at the casino, make your way on over to horse racing. Take a seat anywhere, doesn't really matter. starter, we're going to want to bet on the main event. And when you're picking your horse, ideally you want to find a horse called evens. If there isn't one, that's okay. Just bet on the horse with the best odds, but usually a horse called evens will win if you can find one. Then all you're going to do is just max bet on the horse with the best odds, evens, or whichever other horse has the best odds. Then just confirm your bet, wait a little bit for the race to start, and I will show you guys what to do. All right, so the race is starting. I bet on even, so I'm assuming they'll win, but I guess we'll see. We'll give it a second. And okay, yeah, they won. I kind of figured they usually do. So all you're going to do when you win is just save your game. To do that, you're going to want to just change your outfit, and then you should see a little loading orange circle in the bottom right corner. That's how you know your game's saved. But you're not always going to win. If you bet on the horse with the best odds are you're going to win, but you're not always going to win. So I'm going to show you guys what to do if you lose. I'm just going to bet on a horse with terrible odds. So you guys don't do this. I'm just doing this to try to purposely lose. So yeah, I'll see you when the race starts. All right, the race is starting. Like I said, I'm probably going to lose this one, so give it a second. And yeah, I lost. Okay, pay attention to my chips. I'm going to reset my game real quick. That's all you're going to want to do. If you lose, just go ahead and reset your game real quick. And then just load back up, and I will see you guys in a second. All right, I'm back in the casino, and as you guys can see my chips, it's like I never lost that 10,000. It just, since I saved my game when I won, and I didn't save when I lost, it's like I never lost. So basically, this method slash glitch is just infinite ways to win horse racing. Pretty cool. But yeah, that's that. Let's move on to our next method, which is as simple as just buying a modded account, bro. I'm using one right now. I have billions of dollars, bro. I will never run out of money. And if you want one like I got, you can use the first link in the description. It's over to my boys at JG Gaming, where they sell some insane modded accounts, to be quite honest. You can also get account boost, which will just add like a lot of money to your already existing GTA account. And on top of all of that, you already know I got you guys. You can use code pizza at checkout to save 10% off your entire order. So yeah, that's that method. Probably the easiest one on this list. But let's move on to our next method, which is actually a method I like. It's doing these auto shop contracts. Most of them are actually pretty easy, and they pay a really good amount of money. On your screen right now is just me running through a random mission. It's one I did a while ago. I don't know exactly how much it paid, but it's up on your screen right now. But they got so many of these missions, and I would say on average you can probably make around 300,000 an hour, which is definitely not bad. That's actually kind of a lot. But yeah, some missions are easier than others, some are harder, but they pay based on the difficulty for the most part, I guess. So it's, you know, it's worth it. For that, you're obviously gonna need an auto shop though, which aren't too expensive, but you know, they're a little pricey. Yeah, that's another method that I actually really like. Let's move on to the next method, which is super similar to vehicle cargo. We got special cargo. I'm gonna run through it real quick. You're gonna need a CEO once again, and this time instead of a vehicle warehouse, you're gonna need a special cargo warehouse, I believe they're called. Again, they're a little expensive, but you can make your money back fairly quickly. So once again, you're gonna want to go on your computer in your CEO, click special cargo, and then you just want to do a resupply mission. These missions vary quite a bit. The one I got was pretty simple, but essentially you're just gonna want to do whatever it tells you. And then once you guys eventually finish the mission, you pretty much just stocked up your special cargo basically. So then you can sell it for more than what you paid to get it. It is essentially the basis of it. It's pretty simple. So yeah, I'm sure you guys can figure that one out. Let's move on to our last method. The only thing you need for this is a CEO. Register as a Securo Serve president. And then I'm not going to go over every mission, but you have a ton of VIP work that you can do that actually pays pretty well. So yeah, that's that. That is the top 10 best ways to make money in GTA 5.